Today we're ranking the worst things you can do to absolutely ruin your life. Beyond alcohol, doom scrolling and video games shenanigans, I'll cover things people unknowingly suffer from, things harmful beyond imagination, and things which you're not safe from. So here's the cool idea. We'll measure each level with 3 standards: redemption likelihood, time and effort to fix it, and how harmful it is. We're starting with the F tier, where habits might be good for you, and working our way up to S tier, where things get completely irredeemable. Hit like and subscribe. I'm Cax, and let's dive in. First on the list, we have burning bridges. It's like when you go all in risk-wise in order to add stakes and force yourself to focus. Sometimes, yeah, the mouse running from a cat moves faster than if it was looking for cheese. This one can turn into straight-up reckless risk-taking, like this habit we're covering soon. Next up, learning a useless skill. Turns out this is not actually a waste of time. You're using your brain, having fun, maybe even moving around. This one's genuinely good for you. Way better than reading self-help books and never doing anything about it, which I would put on the E tier. Speaking of which, we have talking about your goals before you even start.
Hey Bob, I'm gonna hit 405 by next year.
That's great.
Our gym inhabitant get a massive dopamine hit. So strong, his brain thinks he already achieved his goal, which now means the actual work just feels painful. Remember, 1 mouth, 2 ears, or in this case, 2 hands.
Now there is one that's harder to fix: holding useless knowledge. See, your brain can only hold so much information. When you learn for the sake of learning, you end up wasting time feeling productive. It's one thing to be curious and another to be careless. Moving up to C tier, we have watching politics. Honestly, all we hear about is someone raging about something. Playing video games is genuinely less harmful than arguing with bots on Twitter about politics. The barrel hobo was right when he hated politicians. I'd put this in S tier if it wasn't for staying informed. But honestly, worse things are coming that make doom scrolling look productive. The next habit could actually change your life if you avoid it, and that is learning without feedback. Back in 2024, I joined an art community to get better at drawing. I went from barely drawing a circle to drawing a circle.
What?
Okay, but jokes aside, I actually improved a ton. Get feedback somehow. You'll delay your potential if you don't. Talk about mentoring. Today's sponsor is me. Thought I'd sponsor Skillshare? No, we only deliver the best, most chemically pure products, and that's why you should check out my Notion shop. For starters, Notion is basically a notes app on steroids. I've got habit review to clean up your days, literal BS detector to filter information, and the one and only clarity machine. All the above, but pumped up. Some are paid and others are free. So grab yourself some goodies after this video. B tier is where things start getting concerning, like over-relying on AI. If you treat ChatGPT like your handyman fixer assistant, you're cooked. Every time you let it write your messages or do your homework, you're telling your brain to take the day off. And it will. One day off turns into another, and then it's smaller than a shimp's. Next up, watching a podcast. Why on God's green earth are you watching 2 guys talking for thousands of hours when you can just plug your earphone and multitask? So call it NPC activity or brain damage. Starting strong on A tier, we have paralysis by analysis. The descent to hell here is insidious. You research and theorize forever without practicing. Compare it to hammering a sword without ever using it. So you need to force yourself to act before you are ready, which is difficult but absolutely worth it. We've arrived at S tier, the worst of the worst, the point of no return. This is hell. Not doing drugs, not even being sent to jail. One of the very few things that really fit here is hardcore atomism. Understanding we're made of atoms is science, but that's where we stress on hardcore. Convincing yourself that because all is atoms, therefore nothing matters, is how you start your life. You eject meaning, awe and purpose and tell yourself that you are disillusioned. Why bother? We're all tiny. Love is just chemicals. It's all evolutionary programming. And the worst part, you can't even be upset about it, since being upset is just neurotransmitters. This one's brutal to escape, but if you do, you are one extraordinary guy, because it's hard to go from we're just stardust to we are stardust. And there you have it, the ultimate tier list of life ruining habits. Hopefully, none of you will ever try watching podcasts after this. Am I right? Also, if you want templates to gain absolute clarity, and most importantly have fun in doing so, check out my shop on Ko-fi or Gumroad if you'd like. And I'll see you in another video.